Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The dream is similar for every team that starts the season. The reality can be cold, and only 2 teams have the opportunity to play for the BCS championship. In recent years, teams like Alabama, Florida, LSU, Texas, and USC have etched their names among the legendary squads in college football. And in this game, one team will have the right to join them. The BCS championship game is finally here. Thank you for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
Folks, this is the one we've all been waiting for. The BCS National Championship here in New Orleans. It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. The kicker's got the ball set up, and we're ready to get this thing started. The kick is away, and the national championship is underway. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Thunder! Thunder!
And they make the stop at about the 33-yard line. Maryland's got a guy that statistically is leading the conference right now, and he has got the attention of everybody in the country, including the coordinators.
Mike 50. Easy. Check three.
Off balance throw, got him anyway. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
This comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
From their own 45-yard line, first down. He scrambled. Great pressure on the quarterback, forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Gets to about the 47-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
I'm telling you, every yard you gain is earned, and those were about as tough as they come.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Now he's scrambling. And down he goes, the 39-yard line.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
On the 39-yard line. First down.
Check three.
Fires incomplete, and that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
Roger. Mike 56.
Great job by the defense of getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Roger. Mike 56, Mike 56. Yellow 30. You must be Yellow 30.
He's on the run. On the throw, incomplete pass.
I mean, he has his wide receiver wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go. You've got an open man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
They'll call on the field goal unit. It's up. And he just drilled it from long range. From the 43-yard line, it's first down. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 25. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's going to try and scramble. Caught with room to work. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 49. A good looking pass that time.
Well, here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver. And he shows you that he not only can turn on the checks, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Nice run up the middle. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
He took advantage of a powerful effort by his offensive line to turn that into a pretty big run.
From the 38-yard line, first down. He's got the corner. He's pushed out of bounds right around the 30.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Thomas gets the ball. Brought down right around the 26-yard line.
What is going on with this defense? I mean, don't get me wrong. The offense is doing a nice job with first downs and they're executing well, but the defense. Just letting them maintain possession and move the ball right down the field. They've got to try to change things up with their scheme. Be more aggressive, attack, do some things to change it up, take some risks.
He's under pressure. He gets hit out of bounds at the 23. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 23. He's scrambling. Just throws this one away.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Two down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
That's the second time that this defense has given up a first down on third down. You work so hard as a defense to get an offense to third down. When you get them there, you've got to be able to have somebody step up and make a big play, whether it's a defensive tackle slipping through a block, a linebacker shooting a gap, a defender in the secondary that's able to make a play on a football. Somebody's got to make a play, and that's what winning. The difference between winning a football game and losing is how you play on third down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Pass is incomplete. Number 13 was the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Two down.
Scrambling around. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown.
I like how the quarterback, the offensive line, and the receivers made a concerted effort to get into the end zone.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. Maryland holds just a 2-point lead. And he hits the PAT. So a 12-play, 74-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points. Caldwell is the deep man awaiting the return. Caldwell fields it at the 38, and down he goes at the 38.
Right, this has been a great game to watch. A lot of competitive spirit out there. The offenses seem to be going up and down the field. Back and forth we go. I think the winner will be which defense can make that pivotal stop to secure a victory.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Man, these guys can be aggressive. When you stand back there and take hits like that, you definitely are going to feel it the next day.
And he's taken down around the 49-yard line.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Pass is tipped away.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
Heavy on the edges. Mike 56, Mike 56.
They'll bring him down at the 30.
Boy, when you can rely on your tight end to move the chains, you got a big-time advantage over any defense.
Maryland is up by 3. Handoff inside. Tackle made at the 22. Both teams getting closer to the championship as we wrap up the first quarter. The score, 10-7, Terrapins. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Get on the ball, get on the ball.
And they got him.
With the quarterback side. Loss of 9 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. He scrambles. Tackle at the 22-yard line. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Now he's scrambling. He's taken down at the 11.
That's such a huge letdown for this defense. That kind of conversion is just inexcusable.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Handoff up the middle. Gets to about the 8-yard line. Robinson gains around 3 yards on the run.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 8-yard line. 2nd down. Maryland is up a field goal. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. Touchdown, Terrapins. They decided to go to the running back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
Where was the coverage there? There wasn't anybody near him at all. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 10-play, 61-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. It's 3rd down, 9 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And they make the stop at the 33. Miami's loaded. And they've got one of their key players back again this year. It always helps when you've got veteran leadership, Herbie. And it really helps when they're as talented as this guy. McDaniel awaits the snap. Caldwell fields it at the 26. Tackle made at the 34. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. And he hits him hard at the 46. He's on the run. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he is drilled at the 50-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know.
That'll bring up 3rd inches.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey.
Gets to about the 41-yard line.
This is just a great effort by the offensive line. The defense was ready for that run, but the big guys pushed them back, and the drive will keep going.
From the 41-yard line, first down. He'll get the call again. He fights forward to about the 40. He's going to try and scramble. Knocked out of bounds, right around the 34.
6 yards. That'll bring up 32.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Gains his way to the 23-yard line.
First down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
25, Mike 125.
He's scrambling. Wants to throw outside. And it falls incomplete.
You know, the safety's responsibility, Brad, is to always make sure nothing is going to get behind it. He cannot ever get beat deep. But also, he has a responsibility to step up and make a play on the football in front of him. It's just another example of the defensive back, in this case, the safety, just having really good instinct to be able to come up and know when to come up to knock that ball away.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. What a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open, so he just took it in himself.
This quarterback is fearless, and the defense needs to either spy him or walk the safeties up when they've got the ball down near the goal line.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Just throws this one away. Hickman's the kind of athlete that you can build your entire offense around. His athleticism, second to none. We'll see if they have an answer for him today.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Let's go, let's go. Check 52.
Caught, and he's hit immediately. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
From the 42-yard line, it's 3rd down. He's at the 30. Quick throw to the tight end.
I'm a huge fan of the play action pass in college football because the play action, it really puts a lot of pressure on defense.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Jordan
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. Got the corner. At the 30. The 50. Inside the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 16. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Fires quickly, and they got it. Touchdown. He hauls in his second touchdown catch.
Well, it's obvious the coach wanted to get him involved in the game plan. It looks like it was a pretty smart move, too.
And he tacks on the extra point. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out in the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board, and I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get a little bit fatigued. The last time we saw this offense on the field, they drove the length of the field. And you think back to what that defensive coordinator tried to do. He tried to change some things up, but nothing seemed to work. It's going to be interesting to see how he can have an impact on this drive.
And it's good. You can feel it in the air tonight as we're only 1/2 away from crowning the national champion. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Here's the pitch, and now the ball is free. It's picked up by the defense, and he's tackled after positive yardage. That time the option play is the cause of the fumble.
The offense put the ball on the ground, but give the defense credit for jumping all over it.
They're ready to begin another drive. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Making a hat trick with 3 TD catches.
It's really not too crazy. He's just running good, clean routes and catching the ball when it comes his way.
The offense couldn't hang on to the ball last time around. Let's see what happens here.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Gets out to about the 21.
Gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Hickman off the fake. Fires out quickly to the tailback. He's out to the 30. He's in for the score, and they're back in it.
This offense just has so many weapons to defend. They've got genuine.
Miami is lining up to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20. Looking for the corner. Across the 30. And they finally make the stop at the 48. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick. hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things for them. And one thing is that any defensive coordinator will tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
From their own 48-yard line, it's second down. And he's tackled right around the 44-yard line.
That'll bring up 32.
That's a great tackle at the 35-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on the 35. Scrambling around. He heaves it to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Terrapins. That brings his season total to 15 touchdown catches, and that is pretty special.
A steady touchdown maker like this doesn't come around every day, so they've got to be ecstatic to have him.
And he adds the extra point. So a 4-play, 52-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
Last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game.
They'll drop in for a loss.
If this offense keeps running at this guy, they're going to have to rethink some of their play calling.
It's second down, 12 to go. Ball on the 23.
36.
Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Q was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 12.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. McDaniel to punt. Tackle at the 34-yard line, and he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kurt, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, they might be able to force him into a mistake.
He scrambled. Going deep. The senior makes the catch. And he converts the extra point. Well, they got the result you always want on the last drive. Let's see if it happens again.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing, how to attack the defense. And right now, these wide receivers, clearly, have done an outstanding job in being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback.
He's got it. Touchdown. We've seen a great performance by this quarterback, breaking the school record for most touchdown passes in a game. He makes the PAT. Third down now. They need to get it down to the 33. Tackle at the 48-yard line. Call his own number on that one.
I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really made him pay the price for trying to run.
Let's see if he aims for the sideline and tries to get this thing down deep in their own territory. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
You know, when this defense went over to the sideline, based on the way they've been playing so far, this defense coordinator's got to be livid. He's got to get in their face. He's got to challenge them. He's got to get their emotions going, because when you play defense, it's not just about X's and O's. It's about attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Maryland in control. Now he's scrambling. He goes downtown. Can't connect.
Did you see how quickly he closed on the ball and broke up that pass? That's what you look for in a safety.
2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 47.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Nice run up the middle. Robinson gets 7 yards on the play.
7 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
And they get nice yardage on that run. First and 10. Ball on the 42. Deep ball, laying it out there. Caught, touchdown, Maryland. What a strike for the score.
And he did a nice job of looking off his defenders.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Maryland with a commanding lead. Throws it deep. And he hauls it in at the end of that long ball. Nice run there. Robinson gets 6 yards on the play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
going to try and scramble. Tries to get around the corner. There he goes.
You know, he was looking and looking, and he finally said to himself, you know what? I'll just take this thing myself. Nice decision making.
Not sure there's any hope for a comeback here in the fourth quarter, but Kirk and I are praying. Jordan is back awaiting the punt.
Let's go!
And he can't hang on to the ball. He just couldn't pull that one in clean.
And Brad, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. This was an error that should have been avoided.
Early in the fourth quarter here, and obviously we've got a blowout. One team trying to play for pride, and the other one just trying to get out of here. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line.
That was just a sloppy pass, but for now, they can afford to live with it.
And it's the offense that takes the field on fourth down.
Get hot, baby. Get up. Let's go. Hey, look. Check three.
Throws complete, but it's not going to be enough. Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Maryland with a big advantage. He's going to air it long. Drops it.
The pass falls incomplete. From the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. He's scrambling. Tosses left. Intercepted. He's taken down at the 47. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Yeah, their defense took a little too... to get into this.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception. On the last drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Five wide. He rolls left. Slings it out there incomplete.
Heath is the intended receiver on the play.
So the referee is going to take a look at several angles. Now remember, he's seeing the same thing we are, and he needs indisputable video evidence to overturn the call. Well, I think he came down with it, but from up in the booth, it's hard to tell.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, they get it right after the review. They call it a catch, and play will continue. From the 11-yard line, it's first down. Maryland up by a bunch. Now he tries to buy some time. He goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Man left. Get down. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 28-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
Now he's going to run, and watch out. At the 30, he's out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Takes it right, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a loss of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 14.
So it's 2nd and 14. Ball on their own 31. And they've got all their DBs in there to match up against the 5-wide set. He's on the run. Pulls it in, first down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Scrambling around. Rolls right. He sails it long. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
Hughes in the coverage. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Easy. Down. Mike 51. Mike 51. Yellow 87. Check.
He scrambled. Looking for the corner. Steps out of bounds. Right around the 42-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Now he's scrambling. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
Brad, it looked to me that the quarterback just put too much of a touch on the ball. Instead of just getting back there, getting his feet under him, and throwing the football, I think he tried to put too much air under the ball, and he ended up underthrowing it.
Tackled after decent pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. They come out in an empty backfield. He's going to try and scramble. Guns it across the middle, and that one's incomplete. He's short that time.
No question. He had him open, but just couldn't manage to get the ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
The Terrapins call a timeout. That's their... Second of the half. Maryland's called their final timeout.
Mike 56.
All day, just like that.
quarterback.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play.
Third down.
Tenth play of the drive. A little over a minute in the game. Fires quickly, and it's picked off.
Makes the interception.
You know, you might look at this and wonder if this is just a meaningless interception. But if you're the offensive coordinator and especially the quarterback, I don't care.